Well, and it's, by the way, we're not talking about Epstein, are we? We're not.
No.
You know what? Although I will say, to her great credit, Katie Fang has now filed a motion to get a special master to handle the Epstein files because the administration is so obviously covering them up and obviously not obeying the law. Mm-hmm. I wonder what your thoughts, have you studied that much, Frank, and what your thoughts on that are? Because I'm glad she did it. I think it's a phenomenal thing to do. I just wonder if that is something that how the DOJ will fight back on that, because they clearly need to keep control of the Epstein files.
Yeah, it's quite clear that they're breaking the law. That's clear to me. Even by all you have to do is play their own quotes, whether it's Bondi and now Blanche. We're done. There's nothing here. Bondi repeatedly testifying on the Hill. Well, what you don't see is because of privilege. What privilege? What privilege? Right. And so that's a winning argument that you are breaking the law, signed by both houses of Congress and the president. Where I think Katie might, and God bless her, might be challenged is standing. Okay. Like why you, Katie? What are you doing? And that gets interesting.
Okay, I was just curious because I'm really glad she's taken the step. I just didn't understand all the legalities underneath it, but I do know a cover up when I see one, and this is Blanche's full-time job has been to cover this up, and I also wanted to get both of your feelings on this emergent drumbeat from Jim Comer in the House and other Republicans, like maybe it's time to pardon Ghislaine Maxwell. I mean, guys, what are they thinking over there?
No, this is like it. Ballroom paid by taxpayers, and hey, let's pardon Ghislaine Maxwell. I mean, it's just.
Yeah, from a political strategy, you guys know this better than I do. It's horrible.
It's insane, right?
But it tells me that you do this when you're fearful that Ghislaine's really has about had it with the four walls of her cell. And
even in Club Fed, I think she's probably kind of.
Yeah. I've been there. Yeah, the therapy dog and the meals in your room, but she's growing tired of it, and I think they're worried.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Well, I think that there's a lot of folks in the Republican base who are very upset about Epstein still at this moment. They still think a majority of Republicans believe Trump is covering things up about Epstein, which is kind of an amazing poll number considering how loyal they have been to him for so long.
Yeah, but he's down to 70% approval among Republicans.
Yeah,
large, not just the Epstein. So all of it's eroding his which actually might be why some of them are panicking, calling for pardons, all that. In other words, they know what's coming and they're trying to. I agree with Frank. The fear factor there, but also Trump. I think that decline and fixation on sort of the things he fears is making him, it's just getting more and more crazy every time he, I want you to Blanche to here's what I want you to file. He's making that happen. And they can't fight him anymore because he's just.
He dictated that to Todd Blanche.
Yeah,
I read the filing this morning, and as you went through it, they clearly had some lawyer related things they stuffed in there, but this was a let's make the boss happy so he doesn't throw his pudding all over the wall. It was kind of nuts.
So if he's afraid of Maxwell, he's now saying we need to pardon her. That's what I'm trying to say. I think some of this is him projecting what he now is terrified of and wants to get in front of and do.